again, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. Bloody noisy in this thing. And obviously, sorry about the wobbling everywhere. It's hard in a race car with hard pushes and hard engine, man, to hold it steady. I'm just going to start the video here. Basically, it's a random day at Pod, the last day of the year. Was on Instagram last night having a flick through. Got up a new video, Big Man Team Performance, shared it. Make sure you check them out at Big Man Team Performance. Stock blocks pushing nearly 9-second runs, absolutely crazy. They messaged me and said, "Oh, you coming Pod tomorrow?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know." I was like, look to the weather. Weather said sunny all day. I thought I'll have a bit of that. So it was 10 at night, and I decided to get a little toolkit ready because all my tools are down at the unit. So I managed to get some budget toolkit ready in case anything. All my fluids, top up the methanol. Fueling seems to be okay over that fueling issue, but well, yeah. So that's where we're at. We're on the way to Pod now. It's only early days. We're nowhere near there yet. So hopefully the fueling issue stays alright, and hopefully we get there all good. So yeah, hopefully I'm not aiming for anything good, guys. Time-wise, I've got R888s on my car. Stock diff, not even a diff yet. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for terminal speed more than obviously more than a decent time. If I hit anything over 130 terminal, I'll be absolutely buzzing. So what you're going to see is just a fun day out. You're going to see some people, meet up with Big Man Team Performance and any other big Hondas down there. Just basically have a good day out. So my little girls are coming to watch me. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. So I'll get back to filming when I'm at the track, hopefully. What's happening, guys? So we're here at Pod now. It's a bit noisy. Right at the very back of the queue. It's absolutely jam-packed here. Still won't get a number. Alright, mate, you can put a number on this one, yeah? Yeah, I'm not getting a number. Who done that? You? Oh, thank you, mate, cheers. Yeah, he had put my number on, but I was too busy, half asleep. As you can see, the queue, I'm right at the very back. A couple of Civics behind me. Yeah, so let's see what she can run today. Drove down here faultlessly. Actually drove better than it's ever drove down here. So yeah, obviously only had it on low boost. I'm just gonna do the first hit the way the car is. I ain't gonna just have low boost, not touch the tyre pressure or nothing like that. Yeah, let's have a good day hopefully. So it's absolutely jam packed, but fingers crossed. I'm hoping to get 13s because that's how much traction I'm gonna lose. Right, guys, so today is the next day. Very, very disappointing day at Pod yesterday. My worst that I've ever had since I've been there. So moods are low at the moment about it all, but it can't be helped. Nothing I can do. I'm going to put all the footage in after this, after I've had a little talk about what happened, and you can see how bad it just went. Basically, got there. I think it's 9:15 in the morning. Queued up as soon as I got there. Obviously got signed on. Queued up in the race queue. Obviously didn't get my first run. I think it was till about 1 o'clock. First run come up. I lined up next to a Civic from Big Man Team Performance. We was about to race. Well, he had a Del Sol B18 Turbo. We was going to race. We arranged to line up. I get to the burnout box. Stopped me. The geezer in front of me had a leak on his car. So. Well, first of all, I got to the front of the queue. I was getting ready to race. Car was all warmed up, ready. Stopped it. A geezer, one of the workers there, fell off a truck. Jumped on the back and not held on properly. And the geezer put his foot down, fell and banged his head. I was like, oh, for God. So that held up the track. And then at the same sort of time, just as he jumped on the truck, fell and banged his head, there was a Ford. I think it was a Mark 1 Escort, I think, and he lost his wheel on the track. So it's just before I'm literally at the front, ready to go after all this long wait, and that's happened. So I had to wait another half an hour, 45 minutes. Then I got to the burnout box, and he stops me again. I'm like, you got to be having a fucking laugh, mate. And I was just sitting there thinking, I was absolutely fuming. So anyway, it took another 15 minutes while they were cleaning up the spillage on the line. And obviously I couldn't race that Civic because they let the left lane keep going. And obviously I was just stuck on the right lane again. I was like, oh my God. So anyway, done the burnout box. Finally let me go. Come to the starting line. When I come to the starting line, I basically obviously done launch control in first gear. Completely spun first gear. Obviously you're gonna, we know that. Try to change quick. Couldn't get in second. Got in second finally after you're seeing the footage of slow pause. Got it in. Spun second. I can't remember. I don't think I hit the limiter in second, but anyway, I hit the limiter in third and in fourth. It was possibly the worst run ever. I spun the whole bloody track. Couldn't be any worse. Anyway, after that run, I was fuming as it is for the wait. So bear in mind, I've been there over 4 hours now to get my first run. Got back in queue. Anyway, waiting in queue again. Got my next run about, I think it was about 3:30, 4:45. By the time I come up, as I was sitting in the burnout box, guess what happened? In front of me again, someone had another spillage, made me wait again. Literally, just, I swear to God, my luck is ridiculous at Pond. So I had to wait again. And anyway, by that time, I'd let the tyres down a little bit. Anyway, done the burnout in the burnout box. I've done a third gear burnout instead of second gear this time. And then thought I'd do a second gear launch this time. And when I was in second, tyres let down a bit. Sitting obviously in launch control, holding handbrake, let go, bang. I went, I think I literally done about, I don't know, about 15 feet and then popped out of gear. Wouldn't go back in gear. Pressing the clutch, couldn't get in any gear. Jammed it in fourth, poodled over the line. Just worst day of my life, all at the track ever. Worst day I've ever had in my life at the track. So I waited all day, got there 9 o'clock in the morning, left at 4 o'clock, gone at 4:30, whatever. 2 runs, mate. 2 bloody, that place is run so poorly. I know it's busy, don't get me wrong, but it can be run a lot better. It can be run a lot quicker. I know they think the safety, but I'm telling you now, it can be run a lot better and a lot quicker with how much money you got coming in. I was just absolutely appalled at how it was run. And it happened if you watch my video from a year ago when I was at the Coop, I got 3 runs in a day. I was there at the same time. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Every time I go there. So, yeah, so obviously didn't do the best. To be honest, couldn't have gone any worse, really. Well, there's only 2 things that could have gone worse. And that's if the car had blown up or if I'd have had a death in the family. So, yeah, that is literally the only way it could have gone worse yesterday for me. So, to sound disgusted is an understatement. But you need, when you go to these places, you expect to at least get 5 runs, 4 or 5 runs, at least they get a bit of practice. But I had 2 runs and anyway, I was just shot. I don't want to talk about it no more. Anyway, I'm going to post the footage in the end here, guys. Sorry it was so crap. I expected better things myself. But when I'm hitting, I think I've got a slip here. When I'm hitting these sort of, what was it? When you're hitting them 60 foots, don't expect to get absolutely anywhere. Embarrassing. That's the times I had to wait to get my runs. Absolute embarrassment. So yeah, as you can see, I'm not happy. But hopefully next year it gets run a bit better and they sort of learn that things have got to move a bit quicker. Maybe employ a couple more staff or whatever, but it needs to move a bit quicker. So I know things happen and they can't control, but I know it can run better than that. It's just been run so poorly, and that's not the only opinion of me. Everyone I was talking to down there, the same thing. So anyway, enough rambling on about it. It's done. What's happened's happened. At least I went out and met Big Man Team Performance and a couple of other people, which was good to see. Well done on them, hitting their 9 second on a stock block K20. Absolutely unbelievable achievement on literally a stock block, especially in the UK, because UK is harder to get times than it is America. Don't ask me why, but yeah, they're absolutely killing it. So big up them. It was absolutely brilliant to see. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to put the footage on the end after I've stopped rambling. Like, subscribe, share. Remember, get XO Racing. The code's Boosted Developments in capitals if you want 10% off. The link will be in the description. Thanks a lot, guys. See you again soon.
bars on the back to stop the Fiesta picking up the wheels too high. It does regularly pick it up just a little bit. Brand new setup in this. Now running on full methanol. It's able to do that courtesy of the wind and the door frames. So Honda Civic on its own by the looks of it. Let's see if we can get a good wheelie shot. It'll be the slight wheelie, like I said, it's got bars on the back, after that's anything too high. Put the indicator on, very kind. Don't get any of the photos that you've taken, whatever you look all weekend, but today, yesterday, don't forget to give them a hashtag post and put it onto Instagram.